There we go. Hello, everybody and anybody. We're back! We're now playing... Oop, I forgot to update the game. Or the name. Goodbye. Despair. Let's go ahead and just update the information real quick, since I forgot to do that before last time. I have to admit, I didn't particularly care for the music before in the first game, but I love this remix of it. There's just enough difference. It's actually a bit more catchy. I saw that last name. That said Togami. Okay, you know what, before I start anything, or talking about or theorizing anything, we start the game. Same as before. We'll make the logic mean, and the action kind. Threes is like a jazz remix.
Can you hear me?
Yes! I recognize that. I don't recognize that.
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too.
Did you get older? What the
Since
fuck?
we suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening?
I don't understand. Why am I here? What happened? I should try to remember that first. I began to think, disentangling the twisted knots that had formed in my mind. Think. As I gathered the fragments of my scattered memories, I began to piece together what had actually happened. That's right, Did you change game you're playing in the thingy? That was the first thing you saw me doing. I was updating the information on the title. Oh, I see what you're talking about. No, I didn't. Yeah, go ahead, Noxie. Go ahead and try and do that. That day, it wasn't just a typical day for me. It was a day that felt truly significant. And when that long-awaited day finally came, I felt proud in a way I can't really put to words. I just felt like I'd become a part of something greater than myself. Does that make sense? Actually, that's exactly what it felt like. I was truly in a dream. Back to where it began. Hope's Peak Academy. That place was so much more than a school to me. Kids who loved to play baseball would long to join the major leagues. Kids who loved to play soccer would long to join a rep team. And ever since I was a kid, I felt the same way about Hope's Peak Academy. I don't think that worked, Noxie. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. It recruits top students from every imaginable field to inspire hope, and in doing so, shape the future. I'll just change that real quick myself, Noxie. You're gonna try? Alright, I'll wait a little longer. Whenever Hope's Peak Academy is mentioned, it's only a matter of time before someone says, if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. And just so you know, that's not a joke or an exaggeration at all. Many of the current leaders of various industries are actually alumni of this school. Well, that's basically what Hope's Peak Academy is all about. As they say, it's truly the Academy of Hope. There are 2 criteria you must meet in order to attend this school. 1, you must be a current high school student. 2, you must be the very best at what you do. Unlike other schools, there aren't any entrance exams at this academy. The only way to get in is if the school scouts you itself. That is how Hope's Peak Academy operates. Now, because of the talents of those who are chosen, the students of Hope's Peak Academy are called Ultimates. But even though I'm finally going to Hope's Peak Academy, the school I desired more than anything else, the truth is my circumstance is a little different than that of my peers. Well, I guess I can put that aside for now. You'll find out soon enough, and it's nothing special worth talking about, I think. Anyway, I guess I should introduce myself first.
I'm not so special that I have to introduce myself, and formalities are always a little embarrassing. Well, this is what's expected. I guess that's how I should think about it. My name is Hajime Hinata. There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy. Because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity. Or, in fact, instead of calling it admiration, it's more like it's always been a dream of mine.
Sure. Well, that was quick. I didn't even have to change anything. I just backspaced out of the name. And it automatically popped up.
That's why. To feel like a member of society. To become someone I can be proud of. I always wanted to.
For that reason alone, I always wanted to. Always. So until now, I never wanted to admit how painfully ordinary I really am. That's why Hope. I might have admired talent individuality, but have finally, forever tried my best, finally came true. The fuck? Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Still, I need to hurry. Because I need to go inside this classroom. Need? What need? No. I should hurry. What is going on this time? It might just be because the art style is obviously designed to be, you know, the same exact art style. But a lot of these people look like people from the last game. Like if you just mix and matched different parts. Okay, that's kind of sad, because that actually does... he actually does look like a fat version of his brother, cousin, whoever.
Who goes there? Are you feeling alright? You look quite pale. Hey, could you be... You're also a freshman at this school, right?
Then you're all...
The dude in the back is an ultimate ninja. He's the only one I'm guessing right now, strictly because of that fucking... what is that, scarf? Yeah, scarf. Although, what is she carrying? That could be a guitar, a bass... Okay, well, actually, I can guess that woman's a chef. Or it could be a kendo stick. If I remember correctly, that's a pretty popular form of martial arts sport type thing in Japan. And that dude in the back looks a hell of a lot like Makoto. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that dude in the back was ripped straight off of Taka. The guy with the blonde hair, all the way in the back.
See for yourself. We're all freshmen too.
These guys. Everyone? The freshmen who were accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. The
I
Ultimates?
assume freshmen like us have been gathered in this classroom.
Gathered? Hey, why don't you just come inside for now? Of course! Wait, why am I being so polite? I know they're called the Ultimates, but they're high school students just like me. That's right. First impressions are crucial in moments like this. I need to act more confident. Thus, to hide my nervousness from the others, and while trying my very best to act cool... Excuse me. I stepped inside, closed the door behind me, and sat in an open seat at the back of the classroom. Alright, so that lady who was carrying something, I'm gonna guess that it was a guitar, just because the top of the guitar at the corner of the screen looks almost exactly like the top of the thing I'd seen before. Yeah. Anyway, what just happened earlier? I wanted to be here, and then a classroom door appeared right in front of me, as if I was drawn to it. How did I walk to this classroom? I don't remember. Fun to listen to? What? Me theorizing over 2 seconds of data? Already? I can't help it, the last game has scarred me. Something's weird. Excuse me?
What?
What is it? Why are we all gathered in this classroom? No one said anything about coming here, so... is there like an entrance ceremony or homeroom happening now? Actually, we were just about to discuss that matter. Son, cousin, brother, whatever, sister, fuck it, I don't know. They are definitely related. Already that attitude. Discuss? Fat Byakuya.
It's all clear now.
That's the same fucking voice actor, I fucking know it. I recognize that. Well, since you are the last student to arrive, let's start the discussion. Okay, that hand gesture is very reminiscent of Leon's. Eh? This is everyone? How do you know? There are only 16 desks in this classroom, and this guy is the 16th student.
Such ignorance.
It's obvious if you bother to think about it. I'm sorry to anyone who might watch this later. I'm probably going to be cracking up every time one of those small voices are made. Like him saying, something ignorant. I can't even remember exactly what he said. But it's just like hearing everybody again. I'm going to geek out a bit. Seriously, thanks for browbeating me into this game, Noxy. Seriously. Into these games. Wait, is that a guy or a girl? And just what are we going to talk about? The reason we're all gathered here in this classroom? First, I need to confirm something. Out of everyone here, is there anyone who actually remembers how they came to the classroom? Huh? We all looked around at each other. Surprise appeared on everyone's face. Not one person raised their hand.
I see.
So before you realized
Very
it,
strange.
you were in this classroom. Then everyone here is in the same predicament. No matter how you look at it, it's unnatural. Even you stupid-looking ones would agree, right?
What's going on?
It sure is strange. Chihiro. Nobody actually remembers how they came here.
Hey,
What do you mean, stupid-looking?
So in other words,
The moment you set foot on campus, you felt a strange dizziness. Now you're here, and you don't know why. Can't remember what it is, but I believe like any VN, there's a chat log button. I'll look later, I don't want to accidentally skip something. This is what I experienced before arriving here. Am I correct in assuming that's true of all of you? That happened to me too, but... that dizziness wasn't just me? Everyone felt the same dizziness. That's weird. Even if it's just a coincidence, it feels too good to be true.
naturally.
So you're saying it's not just a coincidence, then? Huh?
So in other words,
Meaning we can only speculate who's responsible for this strange phenomenon. I feel like this game is like already just kind of being meta. It's like, who would automatically be talking like this unless they were aware of already what happened in the past? I don't know. Could be thinking of nothing again. Who's responsible? What is it? Feels like This is going to get even stranger. His art style looks different. At least the edges of his jacket, it's a lot more rough. Like it was kind of drawn in a hurry. But given the type of character I can only guess he's supposed to be. It fits. The rough style, the edges. Looking forward to seeing what everybody actually is. I don't know what you're so worried about, but that doesn't sound like a huge deal. What do you mean?
So what I mean is...
I think he's oozing with power, I don't know. I mean, it's a minor problem. Yes. Instead of trying to figure out why we're here, we should try to figure out why we can't leave.
What's that mean?
What do you mean we can't leave?
Impossible!
Seriously? Okay, so it is a him. Wow, okay. I watched him rush over to the door and try with all his might to pull it open, but... It won't open! I can't open it!
Huh?
Why? A little while after I got here, I tried to leave to go take a shit, but the door wouldn't budge at all.
Hey, hey!
Hey, what's going on?
Jeez.
Even with all my might, I couldn't open it. It'd be absolutely impossible for all of you.
What?
What do you mean you couldn't open it? Why? That's not possible. She's right. That's impossible. Because when I went through the door, it opened normally. It wasn't locked at all. Though I don't understand what forces are at work here. The way that's strapped around her, I'd have to say it's some sort of weapon instead. Although, again, I need more info.
Anyway.
There's no denying we have been locked inside this classroom. Locked inside? What do you mean? I suddenly became aware of how heavy my body felt, as though a feeling of unspeakable dread began settling on my shoulders.
Are we screwed?
Maybe we're getting mixed up in something dangerous?
This is...
Or perhaps, doesn't it make more sense to think that this is the entrance exam? The entrance exam? Hope's Peak Academies?
However...
But according to Hope's Peak Academy, no such exam exists.
But...
They may say that publicly, but it's possible this is actually a special entrance exam.
That's wrong!
That better not be Monokuma I just heard. Ah, you're wrong. This is not an entrance exam. What was that just now?
Hey, bastard!
Hey, fat ass, why'd you make that cutesy voice all of a sudden? I won't dispute your blunt remark about my weight, but that voice you just heard was not mine.
Huh?
And whose is it? It's actually mine. Who's there? Where are you?
Perhaps.
Sounds like it came from behind the teacher's desk. Behind the teacher's desk?
Hello?
Alright, I see everyone has arrived. Let's begin.
What is that?
Okay. So I'm glad it's not Monokuma. Not that I hate Monokuma, but the fact that it wasn't the same voice actor is the reason I'm glad for that.
It looks like a stuffed animal.
That's right. I am a squeezably soft stuffed animal. Magical miracle girl Usami, aka Usami. I may not look like it, but I am your squeezably soft teacher. Nice to meet you all.
Huh?
Am I hallucinating? Am I the only one who's seeing this?
What's going on?
Nah, I see it too. What's with this talking chihuahua? That's a chihuahua? You're not very bright, are you?
Everyone.
Does everybody here know what a rabbit is? It's a lovable animal that's very soft and fluffy. That's what I am! A singing, dancing, talking rabbit mascot. Hold on, let me process this first. Okie dokie. What do you guys think? I've never seen a stuffed animal that can sing, dance, and talk before. It's probably remote controlled or something. Don't act like such a pussy over a child's toy. Right off the bat, they cranked up the language in this game. And considering these people, if they're freshmen in high school, would have to be somewhere around 15, 16 years old. Or 14, 15, actually. If it's the same as in America, of course. That's some serious language. Even if it's remote controlled, doesn't it look too lifelike? Pretty advanced for a toy.
Stop talking.
Its movements and mannerisms are not the issue. More importantly, based on what it just said...
Come on.
You really think so? Shit, I've already forgotten what I said. I want to say yes, just at least from my own experience. I understand I didn't use curse... I didn't really use curse words until I was... 18 plus years old. Not because I hated it or something. It's just, it really felt odd saying them. And then I just kind of started forcing myself to use it a bit more so people wouldn't ask why I don't use curse words. And now it's become part of my daily language. Moving on. It seems you know something about our current situation.
Give it to me.
Of course I do. I'm the lead teacher of the school trip.
What did you say?
School trip?
Come on.
What do you mean, school trip? A large group of students go on a chaperone trip with the lead teacher. It's the biggest of the event of the school year. We're not looking for such a literal answer.
Ding, ding, ding.
Now let's depart for the fun school trip. Depart. I hope they give some clues about what each of these guys' ultimates is in text before they tell us what it is. Because I seriously want to guess.
Huh?
I couldn't believe my eyes. Not just my eyes, but my brain too. The world just stopped making sense. The classroom collapsed like a stage set. But what appeared before me instead was blue sky, white clouds, blue sea, white waves. What the hell is this? No matter how I tried to rationalize it, it was abnormal. I just realized my bag of chips is still open. Let me close them. Clearly unreasonable. Utterly crazy. Blatantly wrong.
Are you kidding me?
This is a joke, right? Where are we?
Why?
What's going on?
Everyone.
Please stay calm. There's no reason to panic, see? Look around. Feast your eyes on this beautiful ocean. It's like your heart is being washed clean, isn't it? It washes away everything, even all the bad things.
Hold on.
Hold on, give us the details. Where in the world are we? Was that a dragon thing on the, Is the game filling out the window properly? Yeah, I'm taking a look at what you guys should be seeing. It looks to be what I see. Out where it's better, out where it's wetter. Seems very slightly off. No? From what I'm seeing, it looks exactly right. Hold on a second. Yeah, if me moving that didn't do anything, then no, it's exactly as it should be. Out by the sea! I understand this is a sea, but what are we doing here? Oh, I see what you're talking about. That's actually part of the game on my screen. I don't think it's the, Yeah, that's due to the recording. There's nothing I can do about that, Noxie. I see what you're saying now. It's due to the recording. The screen is just off. You know, your throat's gonna get hoarse if you keep screaming like that.
Like this.
But we were just at school, and now we're by the sea. This is impossible.
No problem.
Please don't worry. The school trip has just started, that's all.
Hold on a sec.
But, like, why are we on a school trip at all, or all of a sudden? You totally skipped all the stuff that comes first. She's right. We're all supposed to be attending Hope's Peak Academy.
See?
Ah, Hope's Peak Academy. I see, I see. You don't say. You guys are feeling unsure about Hope's Peak Academy. Then in that case, please forget about Hope's Peak Academy. That's why we're having a school trip in the first place. Huh? The hell do you mean we should forget about it?
Come on.
What are you? Just what are you scheming? What? I'm not scheming anything. I'm just doing this for everyone's sake. I'm praying from the bottom of my heart that hope will grow within everyone's heart.
No problem.
There's nothing dangerous on this island whatsoever, so please, there is no need to worry at all. Island? Did you just say island? Yep, and it certainly is beautiful. It was prepared just for us, an island free from other people in danger. You're saying this island is uninhabited?
Could it be?
Perhaps you brought us to this uninhabited island to make us kill each other? What? Kill each other? No, 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 no. Bloody business like causing violence or inflicting pain is a big no-no on this island. Even the word kill, just saying it horrifies me. So scary.
What are you thinking?
Then what is this school trip you mentioned? What do you intend for us to do on this island? I shall announce it to everyone right now. While you relax on this island paradise, you must get along and strengthen your bonds with one another. That is the main rule on this heart-throbbing school trip.
What did you say?
Heart-throbbing school trip?
That's right.
Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope and lazing about, free from pain, free from suffering. Truly, this lovey-dovey, heart-throbbing school trip is
Yippee-ki-yay!
everyone's homework. What the hell does that even mean? Oh, I just noticed they actually have the names on the side this time.
Let the
Now then.
heart-throbbing school trip begin.
Goes without saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. Couldn't follow her words at all. And then just like that, like a curtain slowly lowering, my mind ground to a halt. Guess while this is going, I'll see if I can't do anything about this flight. Black bars on the edges. I know, but apparently I can't skip it or do anything else, so I might as well try. Although I guess I could have spent this time trying to learn their names and guessing what they do. Yeah, let's save.
Hey,
Dude, I have my fucking controller plugged in. Get out of here.
can you hear me?
Only barely.
Are you okay?
Okay, I don't know why, but that legitimately just made me fucking jump. And that was the first scene we saw, too.
You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too. Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening? Hey.
Are you sure you're okay? Leave me alone. There's no way I can leave someone alone when they look that pale. White sandy beach, crystal blue ocean. Also reuse a lot of the voice actors. Sun's ray beaming down on me. Soft tropical wind brushing my skin. I definitely don't know what's going on. I was supposed to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Why did this... Why am I here at a place like this? The rabbit thing said we're on a tropical island.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. I have no idea what's going on. That's the only thing I can say with absolute certainty. Welcome to Dangan Island. I'll begin the basic controls. Yep. Examine. Interview. Tab key. Palm trees? I guess it makes sense for there to be palm trees on a tropical island. Why would that make sense? They would have to be indigenous to the fucking island to begin with. It would make sense for there to be cedar trees as well, as long as the ground was good for them. Although if it was cedar trees, I would have a hell of a time there. Only thing I'm allergic to is cedar trees. I'm going to point out that the Mono machine appears here later. It took me ever to find. Okay. That's a mighty fine palm tree, but now's not the time for me to be impressed by it. Why is there a monitor in a place like this? The screen is blank. What is this being used for? Is that a camera? Surveillance camera? Are we being monitored or something?
That's not it.
I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I think we're just being watched for our safety. It's a waste of time to think about it. Best not worry. What's with this guy? How can he be so calm in a situation like this? Maybe he's just a chill guy. The crystal clear, shining blue sea. It's perfect for a tropical island. Just what's going on here? I never wanted anything like this at all.
Hey.
So how are you feeling? Are you calmed down now? I understand your confusion after everything that's happened. Why don't we start with an introduction? Introduction?
I'm Nagito Komaeda. Nice to meet you.
Nagito Komaeda. Naegi. Oh shit, what was Naegi's last name? Nice to meet you. Ultimate lucky student. Oh, fuck you too! Makoto? Okay, I was going to see if it was some sort of an anagram. You know, letters switched around. But no. There was no D in Naegi Makoto. Oh yeah, Makoto. It's an anagram? Where the fuck is the D in Naegi Makoto? Along with my introduction, I guess I'll also tell you about my talent, so you know why Hope's Peak Academy chose me. Well, even if I tell you, in my case, it's a pretty disappointing talent. Disappointing talent? What do you mean?
I'm lucky.
What are you talking about?
That's not it.
That's not a joke or anything. That's my actual talent. I'm the ultimate lucky student. Yeah, this is what I'm called, anyway. Ultimate lucky student.
You're right.
Through a countrywide lottery, apparently only one ordinary student is selected at random to attend Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate lucky student. That lucky winner just so happened to be me. Chosen by a lottery? Is that really okay? And is luck even a real talent in the first place? How strange.
What happened?
Your face looks troubled. Oh no, I'm not troubled or anything. It's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too.
Someone like me?
Never thought an average, talentless high school student like me would ever enter Hope's Peak Academy. First, I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it. They told me they really wanted me to attend. Apparently, this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school didn't fully understand. To research it, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery. Hope's Peak Academy is amazing if they can actually research something as vague as luck. Anyway, thanks to that luck, a guy like me was able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. So, for that, I'm grateful.
This is troubling.
But on the other hand, I feel a little out of place here. Sorry, I have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens. Yeah, I guess that's it for my introductions. Nagito Kamaedi. He doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but he doesn't strike me as a bad person either.
Hey,
Nothing, your turn. Oh, yeah, I'm Hajime Hinata. Let me ask you a question. What is your ultimate talent? I opened my mouth, but the words would not form. I felt my thoughts stalling in my head, as if I opened a book expecting to find words, and instead found blank pages. It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. The memory I was trying to recall had completely vanished from my mind. Huh? Without realizing it, my body began to shudder, as waves of discomfort began pounding against me.
what happened?
Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. Guess I'm still pretty confused about all this. I'm having trouble remembering some things. I understand how your memory might be confused after suddenly getting into a situation like this. I'm sure you'll remember soon, once you settle down. So, I don't think you need to worry about it all that much. You're right.
Yep.
I guess we're done with our introductions for now. Even though I don't know what's going on, I hope we can get along. Did something just beep? What a weird sound. I hastily stuck my hand into my pocket. That's right. That strange mechanical sound just now definitely came from inside of my pocket. What the hell is this? It's like a PDA or a smartphone. Why is something like this inside my pocket?
Are you okay?
Usami was passing them out earlier. Remember? Alright, you seemed pretty out of it when that was going on. Now that you mention, I think I kind of remember, but what is it? It's an e-handbook! What the Where'd you come from?
I'm sorry.
Did I startle you? I'm terribly sorry. I know how to apologize like a good girl. Don't you think it's cool? That handbook is absolutely vital for this school trip, so make sure you don't lose it. This device is that important?
I shall explain.
I asked everyone to use our e-handbook to gather all the hope fragments. Hope fragments?
Right.
On this island, you'll obtain hope fragments as you get along with your classmates. As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll be able to gather more and more hope fragments. Gather hope fragments so that the flower of hope achieves its full bloom. Truly, that is the main purpose of this school trip. Hey! She's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears wherever and whenever she wants. Regardless of who's actually controlling it, it still makes no sense. And what was all that about hope fragments? What's her deal? It's like we're in a game or something. If this feels like a game, that's rather comforting. Means we aren't going to be in any danger right away. You're probably right, but more importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right?
Yep.
Then I think it's best if you introduce yourself to them. Well, that's also true, but where did everyone go?
Perhaps.
Maybe they're exploring the island as well? Exploring the island?
Hey,
As long as we're expected to live on this island, we should learn as much about it as we can. For example, what is this island's name? Is there a way to escape? What about food and living arrangements? So, why don't we finish introducing ourselves to the others and explore the island at the same time? I pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone already, but I'll tag along with you. So now he's decided to come with me. I guess that's helpful for me. I know I'd worry if I was left on my own.
alright.
Shall we get going then? Is this really okay? To feel so relaxed in such a strange situation? Perhaps it's the tropical climate. Or is it that... what's her name? Usami's fault?
What happened?
What is it, Hajime? Let's get going. Right. Got it. At any rate, if this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it's even started yet. What kind of nightmare is that? F1 key. Guidelines, report card, save and load, system, transcript with the F2 key. Can exit the beach with the arcade. Okay, so that's the same.
Hey,
About exploring the island. It appears a map of this island has been installed onto the e-handbook. If you use this, you should be able to find everyone easily.
actually,
To be honest, before I arrived at this school, I did some research about everyone on the internet. I haven't learned everything about everyone, but I'm pretty sure I can give you some helpful info. Wait, you can research stuff like that on the internet?
huh?
You don't know? This school is so popular, there are message boards online dedicated to talking about its students. Then, was I also? I don't recall seeing your name there. I probably overlooked it.
How unexpected.
It's not your fault if you really can't remember. I'm sure my name was mentioned on there. It's not a mistake, I was accepted into Hope's Peak
Yep.
Academy. Anyway, I'll help out too. So why don't we begin making your introductions? Okay, you're right. So first I need to introduce myself to everyone else on the island. Then... oh, I should apologize, there's something I forgot to tell you. If you look at the map, you'll be able to see where everyone is. You can instantly travel to any location displayed as go. Also, when you try... okay, that's just... Burst Island? I saw that. Travel on the island can be done through this screen. You can move... instantly to the next area. Huh. That's new. Probably realized it, but you happen to have your very own pet inside the handbook. Grows based on the number of steps you take, so try walking in place instead of using map jump. When you finish raising your pet, there may be a small reward. Wait! I want to see my pet! Fuck everything else, I want to see my pet. Are there multiple endings to this game? Oh, that's... let's go to a ranch. This looks like a ranch, though there aren't many animals around.
Right?
Aw, you found it out. You again. Okay, seriously, where do you keep appearing from? I can show up anywhere, anytime. As far as I'm aware, there's not even those funny endings. Aw. I like it. I much more appreciate that. Because I would be guaranteed to get the worst ending, otherwise. The system allows me to appear anywhere on the island. It's all thanks to the handy-dandy magic stick. Magic stick, huh? She talking about that toy she's holding? Still, I am quite troubled. A ranch without any moo cows is like a soccer team without any balls. Might want to rephrase that.
Alrighty.
Just leave it to me and my handy-dandy magic stick.
Bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi. Bibbidi bibbidi, bobbidi bobbidi. Boo! Turn into a moo cow.
What? A huge success. What was all that just now? A chicken changed into a cow?
That's not it.
Nah, it's probably some sort of trick or illusion. But it was set up before we got here. She's probably trying to make us happy, but I guess it had the opposite effect on you, Hajime. A trick? An illusion? Well, if you think rationally, it does make sense. A chicken can't just change into a cow. Messing with living things like that is just not cool, you know? Alright, little lady. Who are you? What's this kid doing? She's sitting down and keeps pushing her finger onto the floor with all of her strength. Are you okay? I haven't introduced myself, right? My name is Hajime Hinata.
I'm Hiyoko Sayanji.
Yoko Sayanji. Okay. Dancer! I actually feel bad for not guessing that. That robe is so obvious. But I don't know Japanese, or I haven't lived Japanese culture, so I would not know everything like the back of my hand. She hasn't stopped pressing her finger onto the floor. Seriously, what is she doing? And her appearance and voice are so young. Can't believe she's actually a high school student.
Actually,
Yoko's talent has made her known as the ultimate traditional dancer. As a rookie, the Japanese dance industry expects a lot from her. She's already performed overseas many times. It seems her performances are popular among young audiences, which is rare in the Japanese dance industry. Then again, her fans are mostly men. Probably because she looks so young. Her fans probably all have the same niche or something.
Squish, squish.
What exactly are you doing? I'm squishing. Squishing what?
Mr. Ants, duh.
I'm squishing lots of Mr. Ants. Come again? If you squish their tummies just right, it makes this awesome sound.
Hey, you.
Want to do it together? Hell no! Aw, okay. Wuss. This kid, her attitude does not match her appearance at all. Why is that a plus?
Huh?
Oh, I almost didn't notice the other one. Oh, run-of-the-mill cow. Tropical bird. That's what I should call it, right? I have no idea what's going on anymore. Alright, Missy. What are you?
Yo!
Who are you dudes? Finally, it's nice to finally meet you. I'm Hajime Hinata. Gotcha. And who's this other dude?
what?
Haven't we already met? I'm sorry. I pretty much suck at remembering names. I've met so many interesting characters today. Nagito Komaeda. You can. Please don't forget my name again.
Yo! The name's
Name's-
Akane Owari. Nice to meet ya.
Kane Owari. Gymnast. I was figuring that it would be some sort of physical thing, because she looks quite a bit like a Hina. Akane is known as the ultimate gymnast and an all-around super athlete. Rumor has it she's a wild troublemaker, but her athletic ability is off the charts. However, her basics and fundamentals are all over the place, so her gymnastics routines are mostly improvised. If she's in her groove, she performs splendidly. But if she's not, she loses interest and switches it up. How self-centered. No matter how you cut it, she definitely sounds like a troublemaker. Man, you are just a mean fucking person! Even so, she's called the ultimate gymnast for a reason, so her performances must be amazing to see. Seriously, who are you, the ultimate judge? I can't visualize her as a normal high school student. I mean, she's got the physique of an Olympic athlete.
What?
Huh? Don't tell me you...
Unexpected.
Oh, I get it. You have a thing for sexy bodies, huh? You're being really loud. I know you're doing that on purpose. I like you, knockoff Makoto. You're already assuming you'll forget, huh? something different for this. Nope. Alright. Anything else? Anyone else? Oh. Sami Corral. Huh. Guess it's a ranch. How can that rabbit own a ranch in the first place? We shouldn't think too hard about it anyway. Nagito looks like Super Saiyan Makoto. It's Makoto, not Makota. Come on.
Hajime,
Looks like if we go across this bridge, we can reach another island not far from here. Is it safe? That's why we're going there to find out, right? If it's not safe when we get there, then what will you do? I'm a great swimmer, and I'm a great runner. Let's actually stick to the first island for now. Living conditions. Wow, this is a pretty nice hotel.
perhaps?
The Hotel Mirai, huh? Looks like it's named for the Japanese word for future. When we were told to live on this island, I was worried we'd have to pitch a tent or something. If we can live in a grand hotel like this, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about being comfortable. Comfort isn't an option here. We don't even know why we're being forced to live on this island. How can you just accept this? You're way too excited about living here. Well, it seems obvious that this area would make a good base, so why don't we look around for a bit? Why is this guy so calm? I think the better question is, why are you so freaked out? I get it, it's an odd situation, but so far there is nothing to show that something bad is going to happen. I'm sure it will, but there is nothing to show it. Matter of fact, you got pretty good stuff here. Got a tropical island where I'm guessing it's not too hot. Like, you know, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And you got a nice ocean breeze, you can go swimming whenever you want, probably surfing if you can find a surfboard. You get to live in a nice hotel. What the fuck are you so pissed about? I need to tone down my cursing, what the hell? It's like he doesn't think this situation is a big deal at all. Has he been through a lot of trauma or something? Said tab key. Oh, yeah, I knew about that. I don't care about that. Okay, this is... Back to this. Okay, gotcha. Level up? What? The cottage seems like a makeshift hotel guest room? Guest room. Okay, one of these is mine. I don't even remember what I look like. Really? It was? This is me? And I saw Usami pop up, but I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Whatever. Let's talk to
I'm glad.
Nagito. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Oh. Oh, so I can't even do anything with it. No, 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 stop that shit, no. No Bob. Oh, hello. That's right. You haven't told me your name. My
I
name?
am the ultimate team manager, Nekomaru Nidai!
Team Manager. What? Hello. I'm Hajime Hinata.
Your voice is too soft.
Hold it right there. Your voice is too soft. Let your voice rise from the bottom of your stomach. I'm Hajime Hinata. You can be louder than that. Do it again. Please, I beg your acquaintance.
I am Nekomaru Nidai!
Don't forget it, even if you go to hell. You don't need to repeat your name so much, I won't forget it. I will. I agree to your terms. Sure is boisterous. Not just his voice, his whole body seems loud.
Yep.
Nekomaru Nidai is known as the ultimate team manager. So he's not on a team, he just manages one. He's not just a team manager. After all, he's an ultimate. He's traveled to numerous towns and played an active role in various sports clubs managing their teams. For instance, he led some high school rugby team full of delinquents to victory in the national playoffs. He also rescued a baseball club on the verge of being shut down and led them to national victory as well. Rumor has it, he was even training that famous Japanese pitcher who plays in the American League. If that's all true, he totally deserves to be called the ultimate team manager, but with a build like his, he'd be better off playing on a team instead of managing it. Hey, how you doing, Taka ripoff? Who the hell are you? Don't talk all friendly and shit to me, dumbass. This guy's already in a crappy mood.
You.
What are you looking at? You got something you want to say, bastard?
Now.
Relax, Hiko. Only here to introduce ourselves. Introduce yourselves?
Hey.
See, you haven't been properly introduced to each other, right?
Name's Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Just so we're clear, I don't plan to act friendly and shit with you guys.
Ultimate Yakuza. Even though he's got a baby face, he's also incredibly rude. Fuyuhiko is a high school student and heir to the Kuzuryu-chan clan. The Kuzuryu clan? Don't tell me he's...
Yep.
I'm sure you've at least heard of them before, right? The largest criminal syndicate in the nation with a membership surpassing 30,000.
How admirable.
Which means he's the ultimate Yakuza. The heir to a Yakuza clan? And it's the Kuzuryu clan, no less?
Actually,
By the way, mentioning his baby face around him is expressly forbidden, so you better be careful. You run out of fingers before he's done with you. I was close. I nearly lost all my fingers. Nagito, you're like my savior or something. You're just excited. I guess you aren't.
Hey, bastard!
We're all done here. How about you dumbasses make like a tree and fuck off? That reminds me of the bartender from Boondock Saints. Why don't you make like a tree? And get the fuck out of here!
Hey!
If a million people watch this stream or watch this part over and over again, I think one or maybe two people might get it. Aren't you the guy who was squatting on the beach earlier and burying your face in your arms? Yeah.
You are a boy,
You gotta keep it together, you know. At times like this, it's the boys' job to keep the girls safe. Just the way you said that, I don't like you no more. You're right.
Yeah.
Do you want me to introduce myself? I haven't done it yet, right?
Let's see. I'm Mahiro Koizumi. I'll be counting on you.
Mahiro
from now on.
Koizumi. Photographer. You look like a photographer.
actually,
Mahiro is known as the ultimate photographer. She has a promising future as a photojournalist. Not an expert on photography, but I hear she's a young photographer who has won numerous awards. On that note, she's known for her skill at taking pictures of people. The ultimate photographer, huh? Well, there is a camera hanging directly from her neck. Kinda assumed that already.
Aww.
Honestly, I'm a little relieved. You guys seem decent enough. Decent? There's a lot of weirdos here. I can't tell if they're the really ultimates or just, like, insane. I'm eager to get along with everyone so we can get off this island, but I was worried things wouldn't go well. Okay, I like you a bit more now. I think you might just be blunt. So I can't really hate you for that. Get off this island? What do you mean? You don't know? That's what the stuffed animal Usami was saying. After you finish collecting all the hope fragments that you earned by getting along with everyone, this joke of a school trip will be over, and we can all leave this island together. That's all we have to do, and we can go home. Is that true? Does she really mean that?
Jeez.
You should be paying closer attention. This is like really important.
Hey,
Well, Hajime, now you know this, you must feel a little relieved, right? As long as we live here peacefully, we'll be able to leave the island soon enough. No reason for you to act so panicky. Even so, what's the reason? Why do we have to do something like this? I mean, to go through all the effort of bringing us here so we can live together and get along? It makes no sense. I don't know why we're here, but if that's all we have to do to go home, then that's all there is to it.
I'm glad.
Overall, I'm glad. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. Not a big deal? Really? We're told we're on a school trip without any warning, then taken to a place like this, and then told to forget about Hope Speak Academy. Is he sure this isn't a big deal?
Hey,
Huh?
you...
Don't hand me. What about your introduction? I've been waiting like forever, you know? Sorry. Hajime Hinata. It's, nice to meet you too.
Too bad.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I've already made a mental note to remember you as the unreliable Hajime.
You better do your best.
It's gonna be tough for you to change my mind. Better man up and try even harder to do your best. I see you're whipped already, Hajime.
Got it?
I'm talking to both of you. You better man up and do better, got it? I actually didn't notice the camera until now. That is... piss poor skills right there.
Excuse me.
No. Old building is in the middle of a renovation project. You can't go inside. It's dangerous, you know. Showing up in the middle of nowhere is even more dangerous. Hotel's old building. I don't know, it seemed like Celeste got put into a few people so far though, Noxie. I know you said this like an hour ago, but... at least some of the animations and stuff looked like it came straight from her. Perception 0. You must be a girl, right? So this is a supermarket. Pretty big. Fallout joke? We're on a tropical island. Does that mean we're in international waters? Thanks to this place, we won't need to worry about food or other necessities for a while.
Wow.
It's just a figure of speech. But there's no guarantee anything here is edible. What if all this stuff is poisoned?
What?
Certainly are the skeptical type. Of course I am. Even the supermarket is strange. Look around. We're in this gigantic supermarket, and there's no one else here except us. That can't be helped. Didn't Usami say this island is uninhabited? That's exactly my point.
What happened?
It's nothing. Okay, so for you, my guess is nurse. She's staring at me funny. You know, I'm sorry. Why is she crying? Fooling a girl. Not cool, Hajime. I didn't do anything! So your name is Hajime. It's okay with you. May I please remember your name? You're a battered person, aren't you? Of course I don't mind you remembering it, but...
My name is Mikan Sumiki. From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along.
So either nurse or artist. Because I can't see enough that looks like it could be some sort of half scrubs or a painter's smock. Nurse, okay, yeah. Just so you know, the scrubs have to go down further, but whatever. You know, my mind is drawing a blank from nervousness. I went through all the trouble of preparing 5,000 different topics to discuss after introductions. That seems excessive. It's okay if you take your time and remember slowly. We'll wait as long as it takes. We'll wait for you forever if that's what it takes. Isn't he just putting more pressure on her? I guess I'll just ask you so I won't get... I guess I'll just ask you since I won't get anywhere asking her. What's her deal? She's the ultimate nurse. If you ever get injured, you'll need her help. So it's best if you get along with her now. If you get wounded and don't treat it, there's a good possibility you'll get an infection and die. Let's say something so morbid so naturally. I'm sorry for laughing so suddenly. I can't help it. I'm just so happy. I can't remember the last time I made any friends.
Sorry.
So she seems like an actual nice Toko. Not that you actually want to be friends with me. I'm so sorry I said something so presumptuous. I'll do anything you see, just please don't hate me. Bullying a girl. Not cool, Hajime. Seriously, why does this keep happening? Is there anything else I can say to her? Military goods, they even carry night vision goggles. Just so you know, that gas mask is completely and utterly useless. You need it to cover your entire head so that if it's any sort of caustic gas, it doesn't burn you. Cola. That's one big cola bottle. I bet it'd go flat before you could even finish drinking it. Challenge accepted. Tear gas would burn.
Peeking.
Now for you, I have no fucking clue.
Hello.
Oh, hi! Who are you? Hajime Hinata.
Hello.
Your tension is super low. Are you... Tension, okay. Masseuse? No, it'd probably be some sort of chakra type person. So what would that be? Can't think of the word for it.
Oh.
Introductions are a go-go.
Buki Mio Da.
Ibuka
Put it
Miyoda?
together and what do you get? Ibuki Miyoda.
Or a cheerleader? Musician, what the fuck? I don't think I've ever been so wrong.
Yes.
Especially, I want to also point out, I didn't guess it because I didn't... wouldn't have gotten it for her. Point blank, I'm not going to try to deny that. I wouldn't have thought that they would have reused titles. Now I get Sayaka was a pop sensation, but that is a musician. That is a singer. Although, pop sensation, I guess if she plays instruments it would be different than singing. Alright, introductions are finished. More importantly, check out this bombastic supermarket.
I see.
Got hamburger, ramen noodles, chili beans, bratwurst, pasta. Ooh, melons.
No problem.
Americans, Chinese, Mexicans, Germans, Italians, even people from Yubari would shop here. The fuck happened to your face? I think Japanese idols are more about the characters than the music, Danilo. Actually, I could see that. That's a good point. Man, I'm getting hella stoked! I'm 31 flavors of stoked off for all this deliciousness. When I'm excited, I get hungry. I don't understand it myself. Why do I get hungry when I'm excited? Why do I get excited when I'm hungry? The human body sure is a mystery. This energetic young lady is known as the ultimate musician. She used to play guitar in an all-girl band that was super popular with the other high school girls. Apparently, their hit single, After School Oyoyon Hour, sold over 1 million copies. Excuse me. Super popular, all-girl, high school band. Sounds familiar. Due to creative differences, she left the band to pursue a solo career. Creative differences? Wait till you see Ninja Guy's talent. Okay, I want to point out, I still haven't even read a single line of text from him yet. I only guessed that strictly because of how he looked with that fucking scarf. It looked like a... I can't think of what it's called. He looked like a Pokemon. It's a water type, I think 6th gen. It's based off of a ninja... It's basically a ninja frog. Creative differences?
Oh my!
Are you interested? Wait! You could hear me? Duh, Ibuki's a musician after all. Like Schubert, Bach, Edison, Van Gogh, Perez, and Senna, I too am an awesome musician. So you're saying you have good hearing. Except, wasn't Bach deaf? No, that's Beethoven. My mistake. So you're saying you have good hearing. Wait, most of those people you mentioned weren't musicians at all. Don't sweat the details. Did you have something else? Nope. Anything, anyone? Nope. Alright. Ooh. So someone's a pilot right off the bat. Airport, right? So those things over there must be airplanes. Couldn't we use those planes to escape the island? That's impossible. If they were damaged, I could fix them, but it looks like these planes are just for show. Just for show?
Man.
The engines have been completely removed. Nothing I can do about that. Completely removed? Whoever brought us to this island must have also done that, right? The same person who's controlling that stuffed animal Usami. Who's doing this? Why did they bring us to this island in the first place? And how did they do it? The more I think about it, the less sense it makes.
That's right!
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You and me haven't been introduced yet, right?
Name's Kazuichi Soda. I'm the ultimate mechanic. Nice to meet ya.
Mechanic. Okay, yep, that's what I figured. I didn't think he would be mechanic, though. I thought he'd be strictly on, like, airplanes due to the fact it was... Yeah. As expected from someone called the ultimate mechanic, Kazuichi is a savant when it comes to fixing machines. He says it's impossible to fix his plane, it's truly beyond repair. Even so, to actually remove the engine, whoever's keeping us here must have planned this to a T. Think so too, huh? Doesn't that seem pretty strange to you?
That was close.
Yeah, it's pretty strange, but I think it's an acceptable level of strange, you know? Huh?
I mean...
Well, think about it. It's not like we're being forced to do something dangerous or anything. That was mentioned in the safety precautions for the school trip. Remember the school trip guidelines written in the e-handbook? Extreme violence is prohibited. Peaceful or relaxing. Be considerate of each other, work together to obtain hope fragments. Littering is not allowed, let us coexist. I'm curious as to what's going to go wrong. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to this rule is made if any student violates a rule.
For now.
Looks like we're being kept safe. Why wouldn't it be like any other school trip? There's nothing dangerous on this island. Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope. Just like Usami said earlier. Seems these rules are in place to help us do that. Are you saying you believe what that thing told us? She forced us to come here, you know. Don't be such a pessimist. You should look at the situation with a bit more hope, you know? Optimism is essential for people who live satisfied lives. Common sense says that something's gonna go wrong. Especially when you consider the last fucking game.
That's right!
Well, I guess it's okay if we enjoy our vacation and see how this whole thing plays out, right? If you stare closely at the strange-looking bunny girl, she might start looking pretty cute. I'm actually jealous of how carefree he's being right now. Truth be told, I like the musician. I've always liked that kind of look, though. Value your life, do not come any closer. Huh? Said stay back. Oh, very well. I shall accept that courage of yours. What's this guy talking about? Would you like to know my name? Others may see your courage as recklessness, however, I welcome it.
Listen well.
In honor of your courage, I shall reveal to you my name. May you never forget it as long as you live. Have to try, though. So I'm trying to use everything I see. So I see the earring. I see the red something on his wrist. I see his entire hand is covered up in some sort of bandaged material. He has a gash across his face. Two rings on his other hand. If I right click, that'll get rid of the text, right? No? Yeah. Overcoat, scarf.
You may call me Gundam Tanaka.
Gundam Tanaka.
Remember it well, for it is the name that will one day rule this world.
Not a fucking chance. Oh, I see the dog on his shirt. Damn it! Rule this world? He's kidding, right? If he's actually serious, that's pretty out there.
Let me ask.
Now then, it is my turn to ask you a question. Whose master are you? Huh?
You!
Which tribe did you make your pact with? Answer me. What do you mean pact?
Burn in the fires of
Answer me now.
pandemonium!
Though I shall cast you into a watery grave once you do. It's best if I don't answer. I think he's asking if you used to have a pet. Pet? No, the only animal I've taken care of was a hermit crab we passed around in elementary school. A mere insect.
Face
Your magic
powerlessness.
essence caps at a lowly 5. Trash. Trash. Really?
Meal.
Is it wrong to call trash trash? Trash like you should not dare to speak to one as grand as I.
Name is Gundam Tanaka.
Gundam Tanaka. Okay. I didn't hear it the first time, so now I do. Who do you think I am? I am the great and powerful Gundam Tanaka, Supreme Overlord of Ice. Hold on a minute. Something strange just came out of your scarf.
This is the Tanaka.
Taming evil by using myself as a bed. Truly, this is the secret heart of the Tanaka Empire. Like something you see on a nature show. I guess he totally fits the bill of the ultimate breeder. One of my 4 dark divas of destruction. Mirage, Golden Hawk, Jumpy. How's this to say? We're not used to going easy on our enemies, so don't make us angry. You wouldn't like us when we're angry. So far, I have to agree with you though, Noxie. I love this guy. Of all the people I've met, he is by far now my favorite. Yeah, I know he seems a little odd. Apparently he did splendidly as a member of the breeding club. I heard he can tame any animal, and even managed to succeed at proliferating an endangered species. Rumor has it he can speak to animals. That's probably just a joke. Speak with animals? Well, he's certainly eccentric enough in that regard. Those things are so goddamn cute! I mean, there's no way a normal person would attempt to raise hamsters inside their own scarf. But you're right, there's no fucking way anyone could guess that. To go so far as to completely remove the plane's engine. Do they want to keep us here that badly? For what purpose? That was a pineapple. Okay. I'm sorry, but there was no way, even with that dog badge on his thing, if I'd have seen that, there's no fucking way. If anyone sees this and you said that you guessed it, I'm calling you out, you're a fucking liar. Only way I could see that you knowing this before you played it is if you made the fucking game. Wait. What? Oh. I saw that. Jabberwock Park. Hey! Fat Byakuya is here. So, this is a park.
This is...
Park surrounded by the ocean. Feels so nice. Such a laid-back attitude. But, if we weren't in a situation like this, I'd probably be enjoying some lazy sunbathing myself. If being the keyword. How are your introductions going? I'd like to inform you about another feature. Oh. Level assigned, displayed, increases performing actions. Every time you level up, become stronger. Number of skills you can equip will increase.
What do you want?
Alright, then off stream I might just go walk for 3.5 hours. Or, while I go to bed, I'll just lay something against my move key. Just have him move all night. Come back in the morning, level 400. This guy's presence is overwhelming. Doesn't seem very approachable. Even his body is overwhelming.
Hey.
Byakuya! Have time for a small introduction? Oh, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's his last name. I put quotes around that because I know it might just be in China, but I'm pretty sure most, if not all, Asian cultures have their what we would call surname last. Togami was his last name? Oh, you're right, the Togami family. Come on, Hajime. Hello. My name is Hajime Hinata.
My name is Byakuya Togami.
What happened to you? What the fuck? I'm done. That's it, right? Back off. I can tell this guy's thumbing his nose at me. I suppose that's Byakuya for you. What do you mean?
Actually,
This guy's particularly special, even by ultimate standards. He's next in line to inherit his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already begun managing the business operations, and his net worth was, well, enormous. Gotta cope with the PTSD of the first game somehow.
how admirable.
It's completely accurate to call him the ultimate affluent progeny. He's the epitome of exceptional. It's like a manga origin story. You there. Hajime, was it? Tell me, why did Hope's Peak Academy choose you? What is your ultimate talent? I can't remember. You don't remember? Apparently he lost his memory due to shock. Can't really remember much. How foolish.
Yes.
I do believe we have finished talking. How much longer do you intend to stand there?
Listen.
Move along. It's the only thing you skinny types are good at, it seems. Let's just leave, Hajime. Sure thing. His build and that overwhelming aura of refinement just pushes people away. Is this what it means to be the ultimate affluent progeny? from his attitude, I still kind of want to kick him in the balls from the last game. And it would bring me even more satisfaction just knowing that if I did, he couldn't stand back up for a good hour or so. I wouldn't even have to kick hard, he's just not getting his fat ass up. Bronze statue of various animals, plus it's pretty huge.
Amazing!
What a grand statue! It's grand, isn't it? Also kind of creepy. Think so? I think it looks splendid. I mean, look at it. Probably symbolizes the whole island. Sure's grand. Island symbol, huh? Okay, so we got a falcon. Horse. I think that's supposed to be a lion. I can never remember the difference between a lion and a tiger. I think that might actually be a tiger. And a serpent. Even says chapter name in the top right. Yeah, I noticed that. I like that. However, the fact we're still only on the prologue does tell me that yes, I probably will only do the prologue tonight. Because I feel better, and I'm still excited for it, but I'm not tip-top. So what, have we already circled the island again? No. Oh, Island 3. Oh, I can actually click on this. Seriously, I might just get a couple of weights and put them on the keys. Leave it on overnight. It'd be funny if you did, if they programmed it to where if you did something like that. I'm gonna go a little bit further, make sure I didn't forget another one, because I only barely noticed the one I went down. It'd be pretty funny if they made it to where if you actually did do something like that, if the game realized, like, if you spent an hour just running, if the game had you keel over, and then when you reloaded the game, it would say, you went AFK, so your character died. Congratulations! Game over. Almost unplugged the mic. It'd be hilarious. Or, your character ran himself to death. So unless there was another secret one that I missed, I think I got everything. Market. I can't remember. I have visited, like, no one. Okay, that is Junko's sprite, 100 fucking %. And that is Yasuhiro. I don't know what you're trying to pull on me, but that is Yasuhiro and Junko. 100 fucking %. Lazy developers. Hey! What's my pet look like now? What?! Well, thank you very much for telling me now, Noxie. Oh, I feel like an idiot for not even trying that. Oh, the reason I might feel like an idiot is probably because I am one.
I'm glad.
Yeah, even the inside of this place looks grand too. If this were really a normal school trip, I'd be smiling by now. But why are we the only ones in the hotel? It's an uninhabited island, it can't be helped. For an uninhabited island, this hotel looks pretty well kept. Seems electricity won't be an issue. What in the world is going on with this island? Let's talk to you.
State your business.
So I'm gonna say some sort of kendo artist. Well, I just want to introduce myself. Is that alright with you? Introduction.
Understood.
Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you.
My name is Peko Pekoyama. It is
Peko
nice to
Pekoyama.
meet you too.
Swordsman, yep.
Actually,
This dignified-looking woman is known as the ultimate swordswoman. Hard to believe someone with a cute name like Peko Pekoyama could be so skilled with a blade. I've heard she's a kendo master, and the most adult men don't even stand a chance against her. Well, there's definitely something up with her. Her eyes are really
It
intense.
appears.
If what the White Rabbit said is true, we are expected to live together on this island. Yeah, you're right. It is necessary for men and women who live together to respect each other. Don't try anything inappropriate. I would prefer not to kill anyone. Kill? Isn't that sword on your back made of bamboo? Though it may seem impossible to kill someone with this, a misaimed blow can be fatal.
Well,
An aimed blow can be fatal too. I like you. I'll keep that in mind. There's some girl playing an arcade game, but she looks completely absorbed by it. So, gamer?
Hajime.
You haven't properly introduced yourself to her either, right? Yeah, you're right. Seems really focused on her game, but I guess I should try to talk to her. Excuse me? I'd like to introduce myself.
Hey!
Chiaki! Sorry, must have been a little too focused on my game. A little? You sure about that? Let's see. Alright, introductions. Got it.
I'm Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer. Video games are my hobby, and I'm a fan of all genres. Nice to meet you.
Chiaki Nanami. I'm Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you too.
Yep.
Totally. Seems like this conversation is going rather slow. Well, she is gaming right now.
Well,
It's more like I'm the kind of person who has to gather my thoughts before I can start talking. Like, I can't talk that well unless I've already prepared everything I want to say in my head, especially when I'm meeting new people. If I get used to them, I can usually talk a little faster. She's still focused on her game and she hasn't looked at me at all. She may be the ultimate gamer, but how can she play video games at a time like this?
sleepy.
So this is the hotel restaurant.
Amazing!
It's enormous! We could easily hold a banquet here. That's this kind of tropical open country feeling. Open? Even though we're stuck on this island? Are we really stuck here? What else could it be?
Sorry.
Oh well. Let's finish introducing ourselves first. Look, there are two people talking over there. That's right. I'm having a hard time believing it's full of poison. It really sucks. Speaking of which, it'd be great if you could use your mouth to suck it out. Poison. I see. Hey, you guys have a moment? Good night. Good night.
Good day.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. Hello. My name is Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you too.
Hello there.
Well, hello there. You must be the new
My
guy.
name is Teru Hanamura. On the streets, I'm known as the ultimate cook.
Teru Hanamura. Well, I saw that one coming from a mile away.
Could you guys call me the ultimate chef instead? It has more of a big city flavor to it, you know?
I hope we get along well.
I am sorry.
Oh, that reminds me. I haven't introduced myself either. I'm terribly sorry
My
to keep you
name
waiting.
is Sonia Nevermind.
Ultimate princess. Oh, is your name actually Nevermind? That's hilarious. I'm a foreign exchange student from a small European kingdom called Nova Selic. I may cause trouble here and there, but I hope we can get along well. Same here. I hope we get along too. White porcelain skin, sparkling blue eyes, and her hair glitters like a field of wheat. It's like she has this mysterious charm that I want to gaze at forever. Are you enchanted? Like, probably can't be helped. She's known as the Ultimate Princess, which means she's actually royalty. The Ultimate Princess? Normally I'd be surprised to hear that, but it's not just her beauty. Her eyes are supposed to be blue? It's not just her beauty. She's so graceful. I'm completely at ease, even though she's a real princess. This may be rude of me to say, but truthfully, I feel happy. What are you happy about? In my home country, I did not have a single friend my age whose standing in society matched my own. So to be able to do something like this with everyone is a new experience for me.
I shall praise you.
I shall extol your virtues. Damn, I actually don't know that word, extol. Extol my virtues? Thanks. What the? I suddenly feel the urge to drop to one knee and bow. Hey, you three. Am I being left off the menu or something? That's not it. I'm Teru. So like you to check out the restaurant first. It's the Ultimate Chef, do you like it? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. Since I do not want to be a liar, then truthfully, yeah, I like it.
Well, guess that's
Though I like the big city flavor of my hometown, a country atmosphere like this is also splendid. Hey, are you refined, cultured? Guilty as charged. No, not that. You just don't seem very worried, huh? What's there to be worried about? Actually, I'm really happy. Why is that? If I can get serious real quick, I have a sneaking suspicion that Miss Pico is actually a bit of a freak, if you catch my meaning. What do you think? What?
Bonjour.
She's probably wearing a black thong, too. What are your thoughts on that? Hifumi. A Hifumi that likes 3D. Well, 3D. Now then, shall we discuss this somewhere privately? Come on. No thanks. Well, putting that aside for now, this might also seem unexpected to you, but I feel like Miss Sonia over there has a good chance of putting out. See, everyone knows princesses are groomed to lack common sense, right? For example, I could tell her my loins are full of poison and ask her to suck it out. Is that why he was talking about poison earlier? If you try to do that, I will break your fucking arm. If the game allows me to. Pardon me, what are you talking about? We'll discuss this later. I'd better not see you try that again. Well, when I fantasize about stuff like that, I can't help but look forward to living on this island. When it comes to cooking and love, passion is the most important ingredient. This guy seems dangerous. For a completely different reason. You're gonna be the first murderer, aren't you? Is that a school bell just now?
Huh?
Hajime, look at the monitor over there.
Congratulations, everyone! It appears that everyone has finished collecting the hope fragments. I'm so happy! So, I've prepared a present for everyone that'll make you all very happy. I apologize for the trouble, but please gather at the beach. May shining hope be with you all.
What to do?
She said to meet at the beach. Is that going to be okay? Starting to have a bad feeling about this. Thinking won't solve anything. We can do that after we go to the beach. Is that precaution really enough? To be honest, I'm really worried. But it would look bad if I was the only one who didn't go.
Hey.
Can't wait. Just a couple more weeks and I get to go on leave. Go visit home again. Beach was this way, I want to say. Just past the bridge. Well, that explains what the presents will be for then.
Such ignorance.
You guys are the last to arrive. What are you dilly-dallying for? Sorry to keep you all waiting.
That's fine.
Well, it's alright. More importantly, this is our only chance to talk between ourselves before that rabbit returns. Let's talk.
Listen,
Now then, let me hear your initial impressions of this island.
Now that you mention it.
I happen to notice numerous blocked off bridges on the central island.
Oh!
Those are there so everybody doesn't get lost. I tried to cross one of them and the rabbit showed me and told me, so I'm telling the truth.
What?
So we don't get lost? Is this island really so big? But if you look at it in depth, it's just a normal island, right? It's got a resort and everything. Well, not that I've ever been to a resort before, but...
Hey, hey!
Also, there's a big ranch! There's also a large supermarket, too. It looks like it stocks everything from food to living amenities. The hotel was really nice, too. It'd be great if we can stay there. The restaurant inside the hotel was also very nice. It seemed to cater to a more plebeian taste.
Hey,
You guys listen to what I want to say, too? I found something very important on this island. Girls! Very, very cute girls. All over the place. Gross. I'm getting goosebumps. All of you are fools. Can't believe nobody has mentioned the most serious truth. The most serious truth?
not possible.
If no one here realized it, you're all bigger fools than I thought. What'd you say, you fat bastard? Don't you be talking all big and shit.
Such ignorance.
Small dogs shouldn't bark so loud. The most serious truth? What does he mean?
understand.
Most important thing in the world, nothing's more important. Girl. Byakuya's beating around the bush.
Aww.
Every time Byakuya runs his mouth free, Yahiko looks ready to kill him. Why do all boys have to provoke each other like that?
However,
Despite how big this island is, I cannot believe it isn't uninhabited. Just what in the world is going on here? I do hope the supposed truth Byakuya found will provide us with a hint. Well, serious truth, huh? So deep.
Totally it!
I had no choice but to confront Buyakasha directly to find out. She's already given that guy a nickname. I guess in that sense she's pretty amazing.
you are right.
I do not really understand what he means.
Listen!
Everyone, please be quiet. Don't know why, but I feel compelled to be quiet. I guess this is what being royalty is all about. Did he really call me a small dog? Wow, he's angry. I shouldn't try to talk to him. Just remember, the world is over, so you can beat the crap out of him and he can't do nothing about it. If he tries to hurt you. Oh, wait. The most serious truth. I fell asleep. Don't fall asleep. How can she be tired right now? Hey, you can be tired at any point. I see, so that guy figured it out as well. You know too, Gundam? What is it? You wish to know, you must pay my price. After all, the world is ruled by the law of equivalent exchange.
Stay back.
However, is someone like you capable of offering a tribute that would satisfy a tyrant such as myself? He probably doesn't know what it is. I'ma just guess it's kind of a, not necessarily continuation of the last game, but altered version, I guess you could say. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna go off of that until I receive evidence of the contrary. Seems like everyone has explored this island. And just as Usami said, there seems to be no danger. Byakuya said he found something though. I wonder what it is. I did not click on you.
What is it?
I wonder what Byakuya found. Since he's acting so mysterious and stuff, he probably found something big. Looking forward to it.
Hey!
Gotta talk to me about something boring. I'm just gonna swim, okay? Don't just do your own thing. Usami's coming here too. Let's hurry up. Chop chop. What a free spirit. Sure, talk big. Is being an affluent progeny that big of a deal? Sorry, I haven't discovered anything. I'm sorry, it's such a useless fool, I'm sorry. She doesn't need to cry and apologize so much. What's the most serious truth? Did you find something out about this island? Have you all gone to the park that's across the bridge? The park with the weird bronze statue of all those creepy animals, right? When I saw it, I remembered a story I'd heard before. There's an island in the Pacific Ocean. A beautiful island paradise where summer never ends. It consists of a central island surrounded by 5 different islands. It's also said that 5 holy animals symbolize each of those surrounding islands.
Listen.
That island's name is Jabberwock Island.
Could it be?
Could this island be Jabberwock Island? I mean, is that the name of this island?
Very
Not this
strange.
one. You walk to it. I remember seeing the sign and saying something about it, Jabberwock Park. Still, there is something on my mind. In fact, according to what I've heard, Jabberwock Island is already... Never mind.
Hold on!
Hold it right there. That's a rather incomplete story you've told us.
Don't worry.
No need to shout. I'll let you know once I obtain more information. I don't care what this island's called. Nico Nico Island or Papua Island or whatever. Doesn't change the fact we all gotta live here, right?
Yahoo!
Living together on this tropical island sure is exciting. I'm super looking forward to it. Right on. This ain't a bad school at all. Hey, you guys.
I like it.
I like this island too. Can't say the same about the rest of you kittens. Did I hear something? I'm still worried, but I don't feel as worried as I did earlier. No. Yeah, since there's no danger or inconvenience, I feel like this won't be a problem. Listen to what you guys are saying. We need to stay calm and think about this. We're all here to attend Hope's Peak Academy, right? But we're living on an island like this instead. No matter what, it's completely weird. Why don't you stop talking for a while? Go cool your head off or something. Huh? Plus, even if we wanted to leave, there's no way we can. There's no ship, and the planes are just for show.
It appears.
From what I've discovered, there's no way to contact the outside world either. In conclusion, it would be impossible to call for help. Then why don't we just swim home?
Impossible.
There's no way we can swim that far.
Spirit!
What? Are you
Spoiler,
stupid?
there's another missable bath stain in this game. I'm telling you, that's impossible. Then what if we cut down some trees and made a raft?
I won't let you.
Can't do that. That's the biggest of no-nos. Please recall the guidelines of the school trip. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's beautiful, bountiful nature and mutual prosperity. I want everyone to live along and live peacefully on this beautiful tropical island. What's with these rules? Who cares about that?
That's enough.
Stop. This rabbit seems to be rather finicky about these so-called rules. Giving the most important information since always. Based on that, what if your actions place everyone here in danger? The word danger is a bit much. I wouldn't do something like that.
Hajime.
I understand how you feel, but you need to calm down a little, okay?
For now.
As long as we don't do anything weird, it seems there is no danger.
Yep.
As long as we gather the hope fragments, we'll be able to get off this island soon. You're all just gonna believe that. There's no other choice but to believe. For now, that is.
Hey, hey!
Anyway, Usami, what's this present you mentioned in your announcement earlier?
Wow!
That's right! Of course I didn't forget.
Love.
This is it. Don't be upset, I prepared one for you all, so don't worry. What is this? Usami strap. If you squeeze the tummy, it talks.
Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
Isn't it cute? Blah, blah. What a waste of time.
Aww.
Man, and I got my hopes up too. I'm ashamed I even have my hopes up.
You think so?
I think it's pretty cute, especially how the ears look like the rabbits. But Usami does mean rabbit, you know. Oh, I didn't know. Regardless, a large number of Usami straps ended up on that beach anyway. As I figured, after everybody received their strap, they just tossed them on the beach. You can't taint nature with trash. See? Even you think they're trash. Usami sadly picked up the straps and looked at us with a lonely expression on her face. Aww. I even prepared one more present too, but now I don't want to give it to you bad kids. You have something else? Compared to the Usami strap, it's not that big of a deal, but... Basically, I prepared a motive for everyone.
Hey!
Motive for everyone to get along. We've come all this way to a tropical island, so I thought it'd be great to do something island-themed. Talking about throwing a big party or something? Correct! A festival? Miniature shrine, how wonderful.
Anyway...
Excuse me, Miss Sonia. My lungs are still full of poison, and I'd appreciate if you could suck it out with your mouth.
Wait!
Knock it off, Tetter Tetter.
Alright!
Tenderloins? You betcha.
That's...
Just ignore him, Sonia.
I got it!
We're talking about fun parties on a tropical island. Maybe it should be a barbecue or something. Campfire sounds fun.
Let's kill!
Let's find a hoop snake and kill it.
You serious?
Is looking for one not enough for
I
you?
see.
Seems like everyone has different ideas. But if we're gonna be at the ocean, then first... This is what it's all about.
This is...
Swimming bag?
Love, love.
Correct!
Whoa!
And that means... That's right, I have swimsuits for everyone. Well, school swimsuits, actually. I hope that's okay. Are you telling us to go swimming in a situation like this? It's not like I'm ordering you guys to swim or anything, it's just if you want to go swimming, you can. There's no way I'm gonna go swimming. There's no way anyone would be so thoughtless as to go swimming in a situation like this.
That's
Huh?
right!
That's what I'm talking about. With weather this nice, there's no way I'm gonna pass on swimming. I agree. Even my loins agree, see? Your tenderloins? I understand.
Wait!
Seriously, don't even try to understand.
Hey, hey!
How long has it been since I swam in the sea? I remember the last time I swam. It was Myrtle Beach, and I can't even remember where that is anymore. But I was swimming in Myrtle Beach when I was like 5 years old. An older cousin of my dad's, actually, was out there with my sister, who's almost 2 years older than me. And I kept trying to swim out to them, but every time I'd get to a certain point, a wave would keep pushing me back. Every single time. And the last time I ended up grabbing a rock to stop myself from going too far back to the thing. At the beach. I've gone swimming plenty of times after, just at the beach. And grabbed this rock and I finally just gave up, swam to shore, and just splashed around in the shallows. Alright, let's go change. Those of us who were excited to go swimming went to get their swimsuits from Usami and ran straight to the hotel to change.
Hey,
What are you gonna do, Hajime? Hajime?
Hajime.
I understand how you feel, and I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do. But if you feel up to it, I'd be happy if you came along too. After he said that, Nagito ran over to the hotel as well. There is no danger on this island. There's nothing tragic waiting to happen on this island. Is that really true? So, am I actually wrong? You're not going to swim? Nah, it's more fun to step on the crabs walking on the beach. So it looks like she's staying too. It's unexpected. She seems like the more active type. You're not gonna swim?
Huh?
Of course I am. Why? Why don't you go with the others to change?
Annoying.
I don't need to change. All I gotta do is take off my clothes. What about your swimsuit? There's no way I'm gonna wear something as embarrassing as a school swimsuit. She's just wrong about so many things. So let's hurry and swim. With those words, Akane quickly began taking off her— Whoa, hey!
I won't forgive you.
Shameful behavior like that is a no-no. If you're going to swim, you gotta wear a swimsuit.
So annoying.
Oh, what a pain. Phew. Of course, Tagami— Oh, I could have sworn that was on Tagami. Of course, Tagami's not going to. You're not gonna swim?
Sleepy.
I'm really sleepy. I suppose it'd be a problem if you fell asleep while you're swimming. I'd probably drown. I'd definitely drown. But to be sleepy in a situation like this, she sure got some bold nerves. Speaking of which, everyone has returned. I turned around and I saw a group of people wearing swimsuits jumping into the ocean and shouting with joy.
Yahoo!
Yay! The sea! The water is so cool! It feels great! Too salty! This water's too salty! It's not going easy on me.
Hey, I got some suntan lotion from the supermarket. Would anyone like a rub down?
This is the first time I've actually really heard him speak. I'm not surprised about his attitude right now.
Oh, you're quite considerate. Now then, will you apply it right away?
Rubbing lotion on a muscular man. All right, no problem. My tastes are pretty open, you know.
You seem a little too open. Like you're covering too many bases by yourself.
I'll make sure to slather you with lots and lots of oil.
What is this feeling of intense bloodlust?
It feels like a resort. There's no other way to describe it. Seeing the other students having all this fun, I'm very happy. Everyone seems to be getting along with each other, so I'm very happy. I thought this would be hard until everyone got used to this, but they're all acting like ultimates. Let's keep up the pace and all do our best to peacefully enjoy this heart-throbbing school trip. What's this feeling of alienation? I can't really put it into words. Am I really wrong about all this? Fine. I just gotta do it, right? Then I'll do it. That's right, I'll do it! Did something happen? Hey, hand me one of those swimsuits. I can't believe I was the only one wearing. I feel like an idiot. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna seriously enjoy myself and have fun.
Hey, you guys! Don't forget about me! Hey, wait for me! Let me join in the fun! Wait, huh?
Suddenly, the sky grew cloudy. Huh? What is this? What's happening? Those strange clouds, they don't look natural at all. Hey, what's going on? What did you do? This is obviously not right. It was sunny just a few minutes ago. What is this? Huh? I didn't do anything. What is all this? There's no way. Something like this shouldn't be happening. That exact moment, just when it seemed like this couldn't get any more confusing, it suddenly happened. Oh, God.
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
The voice was so laid back and so gleeful that it seemed out of place. And there's the music. But it was different than Usami's. As if an endless storm of malice could be felt raging behind the laid-back voice. The moment I felt it, my body shuddered.
Surprised? You were totally surprised, right? Now then, sorry to keep you all waiting for so long. Let's leave all this worthless entertainment behind.
I figured he wasn't, actually. Like I said, he's in the fucking title thing of every single one of the games.
It's time for the main attraction. You guys better hustle over to Jabberwock Park.
Could it be? Oh. This voice! If this is... Oh, this is very bad. I gotta do something. It's all up to me. Hey, wait!
Strange.
That was an unusual occurrence. It's best if we go to Jabberwock Park, was it?
Hey!
Let's hurry. Hey, wait! What about everyone who's
Naturally.
swimming? There's no time to wait for them to change. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll head over first. Shit. The hell is going on? You're really pissed if it's something fucking stupid. What is this? What the hell is going on? Okay, Jabberwock Park, right?
Aww.
Boo! There's just too many Mr. Krabs. Fine. I'll step on them later. Crabs better run while you still can. As we arrived at Jabberwock Park, Usami's shouting voice could be heard ringing throughout the park.
I won't let you.
Where are you? Where are you hiding? Hiding? Who are you talking to?
Hey,
Eh?
hey.
Where are you? Show yourself!
Why, hello there! Thank you all for waiting! Long time no see, guys! I am Monokuma! I'm the headmaster of this academy! Monokuma appears!
Ahem! Now that I have made my dashing appearance, the first thing I need to say is... This is so friggin' lame! Lame, I say! Lamer than the lameness lame sauce! Wait, lame sauce? Does that taste...
Hey, hey.
Just as I thought, it was you! But how? Why is Monokuma here? Monokuma?
Silence!
Ah, shut up!
Hey,
I'm livid, you know? And I'm about ready to barf thanks to your lukewarm attitude. Just what's with this heart-throbbing school trip crap anyway? I'm bored. So helplessly bored. That just ain't fun at all. You better knock off this farce right now. You gotta make this, meet the demands of the world. No one wants to see high school students living calm and peaceful lives. What everyone wants to see is other people's misery and despair. What the hell is with this stuffed animal? Nothing he's saying making any damn sense. What is going on? What is that thing?
I won't let you.
Be careful, everyone. Stay back and leave this to me. I don't know why Monokuma is here, but as long as I have this magic stick... Opening!
Stop!
Dun da da da! Victory!
No! My magic stick!
Now then, what to do after my flawless victory? First of all, you're too plain. White rabbits are far too plain. So, I'm gonna make you in my image. This is what happens when you defy me. I'll crunch ya, I'll bite ya, I'll rip you apart.
Stop it!
Hey, hold still! This wooden stick isn't gonna shove itself in, you know?
No! That's a no-no! That's a big no-no!
Ta-da! All done!
What? What is this? No!
I'm not supposed to look weird like this. Change me back to normal.
What's this?
Defying your big brother's fashion sense? Is Monomi a little troublemaker?
Hey!
Big brother? Monomi?
My little sister!
My current position is too wishy-washy, so I'm setting you to be my little sister Monomi. Though it's only an external setting at that. Why do I have to be your little sister? Big sister then? You want to be the older sister that got separated at birth?
I don't like this.
That doesn't feel right. Yep, you're definitely more like a little sister.
Call me Big Brother.
So that's how it's gonna be, Monomi. From now on, you ever disobey me, I'll never forgive you. Even the display change to Monomi?
I won't forgive you!
I won't let you make up your own settings.
Stupid fool! Do you think you can win against me?
No! It hurts a lot when you punch me!
How about that? Now you've learned your lesson. What is this? Living stuffed animals finding each other? That's completely insane. If only I still had the magic stick, I could have totally beaten that off of Monokuma. It's your fault for leaving yourself open. Even 1 second opening is life-threatening in the battlefield.
Hey, hey.
What's with this stupid performance? Who friggin' knows? It's obvious something bad is happening. What is this? What's going on? Now she's all weird looking. Weird looking? She matches me now, you know. How insensitive.
What the?
There's more of them?
What did you say?
What does this mean? What is that black and white tanuki? I'm not a tanuki! I'm a bear. I'm Monokuma.
What's going on?
I don't understand it myself, but a new stuffed animal appeared? Why is that stuffed animal even talking? Seriously, I'm not a stuffed animal. I'm Monokuma, the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
This is...
Monokuma? Did you say headmaster?
Anyway,
Regardless, it appears everyone has gathered. Now then, as the headmaster, I shall make a formal declaration. From this point onward, the killing school trip will now commence. Killing school trip? A school trip where everyone that gets along has no stimulation at all. So damn boring. No one wants to play a game like that.
hey,
You guys agree with me, right?
for waiting.
So let's begin our killing school trip.
Do your best.
Actually, you guys are the contestants.
Kidding, right?
Killing contestants?
I won't forgive you.
What are you saying? I will absolutely positively not allow such bloody events.
Ow! It hurts a lot when you kick me, too.
Monomi's such
Geez,
a
your brain
dumb
sure is tiny,
child.
Monomi. How many times do I have to tell you? Pay attention this time. Except in manga, a little sister is never smarter than her big brother.
Allow me to
Now
explain.
then, we got off topic for a while, so let's get back to the explanation of the killing school trip. What do you mean, killing school trip?
What are you
Isn't it obvious? You guys are gonna kill each other.
Well,
Kill each other. I see. Are you kidding me? Kill each other?
No way, no way!
What are you saying? That's impossible.
no.
Well, don't you think it's kind of lame and boring that you can't leave the island unless you all get along? So I'm changing the rule. If you want off this island, then please, kill one of your friends. And then make it through the class trial without getting caught. Class trial?
That's right.
The class trial is the real charm of this killing school trip.
Allow me to.
I'm not gonna read this and explain the rules again, unless something new comes up.
In other words,
What the heck?
You keep repeating that word punish over and over. What's the deal with that? Execution! Execution?
the pleasing punishment that follows the class trial. This is one of the perks of the killing school trip. What sort of spine-tingling punishments will we see? I can't help it. I'm already getting excited. There may even be some unique punishments, like impaling you through the head with a thingamajig claw.
Any method of killing is fine. Popular ones like bludgeoning, stabbing, strangling, poisoning, to shooting, beating, running over, burning, bombing, slashing, drowning, execution, crushing, cursing. Whatever killing method you prefer. No time limit, so you can kill as you please. It's an all-you-can-murder buffet. A theme park of murder.
Awesomely popular.
That's what this killing school trip's all about. I clutched my chest without realizing. With each beat of my heart, sharp stabbing pain coursed through my body. I didn't understand what was happening to me. Don't fuck with me. Who on earth would kill someone?
No way!
I'm not ordering anyone to kill. Whether or not you kill someone is entirely up to
No,
you.
no!
But be careful. Youth doesn't last forever. It'll be too late if you guys wait until you're in your 40s to start killing each other.
I won't believe.
I don't believe any of this. I don't believe any of this.
going on?
I don't believe... What if nobody ever gets murdered? Does that mean we'll never leave this island?
Who knows? Anyway,
I'd like for you to all to go through this with killing school trip in a healthy and positive manner.
Going on?
Why do we have to do this?
this?
Well, it's obvious. There's a reason you all need to kill each other.
Hold on.
You've been running your mouth for quite some time now.
No idea.
I don't want to get violent, but if I do, I have no idea what might happen.
I'm gonna do it!
Fight? Do I need to beat the crap out of that black and white bear?
Let's go.
Who would dare try to kill? I'll put a stop to it if necessary.
Why, you?
Keep saying stupid stuff. The athletes in the group are gonna lose their patience.
Fine.
Well, I guess I expected this reaction. You guys want to do things by force, then I'll have to fight back with a little force of my own. What are you gonna do? Surge. O gods who dwell between light and darkness, in accordance with our contract, I summon thee now.
Come forth, mana beasts!
I've seen lots of strange and surprising things since I first arrived at this island. But still, the phenomenon taking place in front of me was blatantly out of this world. Huh? Why did the statues move?
Wrong.
That's no statue. They're mana beasts. Monster! No, I just said they're mana beasts. The strange thing about genuine surprise is that when it happens, your voice won't let you express it. Possible. I was forced to accept that. The sudden appearance of a monster might be normal in anime or video games, and that's precisely why I couldn't grasp the reality of the situation. I couldn't even feel fear. All I could do was stand aghast. This can't be. This is just too weird.
Don't tell me.
Am I having a nightmare or something? A nightmare, he says. He just admitted his brain is a total flower patch.
Unbelievable.
You guys sure are a skeptical bunch. If something doesn't fit within your narrow notions of common sense, you just deny it outright. How stupid. Ignorant cavemen are better than
I don't
you all.
like this.
Classifying events according to their genre is a disease of the modern age.
Everyone!
Please stay back. I will protect everyone. At the cost of my own life, I will protect everyone. What's this? Ugh. I know. This is nausea. Your sickly sweet sense of justice makes me want to puke.
Let's go.
Alrighty then.
It's punishment.
You'll be my example to everyone. What? What is that? It's only the first stage, and Monomi is already dead. Is that a demon? Or perhaps a weapon from the future? Mana beasts are dreadful weapons of destruction. The sudden appearance of a monster. Even though a life-threatening monster appeared, not a single one of us tried to run away. It's not that we didn't realize it was a monster. We were just vastly out of our element. We'd never experienced anything like this before, and had no idea how to deal with it. That reality was very lethal at this particular moment. This is what I wanted. This feeling of despair. Giving an example was totally right, Paul. Unlike the exuberantly laughing Monokuma, we were completely frozen. As though we'd forgotten to breathe. We just stood there, horrified. We were powerless. No different than ants washed away in a storm.
Well now.
Now then, I believe I've made my point.
Just so we're clear, you guys can't define me. If you don't want to end up as fish food, you better not disobey me. Just so you know, I don't feel mercy or sympathy, 'cause I'm a bear after all. An excuse like, I got high off this tropical atmosphere, won't work on me at all.
Also, in addition to the killing school trip, I've already updated the e-handbook. There, the rules for the killing school trip are written, so you better read them thoroughly. Ignorance of the rules is no excuse either. Well, that's also true of any society, really. Now then, enjoy the remainder of this liberating and harsh school trip. After he said his piece, Monokuma and his Monobeast vanished before our eyes. In truth, I was horribly tired. Everything was just so unreasonable. I didn't even care if this was the aftermath. Everyone else looked the same. We all had this tired expression on our pale faces. What just happened?
I won't believe.
That's it. That's all there is to it. It'd be one thing if we were up against a human or even an animal. What the hell can we do against a monster like that?
What's going on?
It's impossible. Why is something impossible happening?
It's certainly possible.
It's not really impossible. Those mana beasts or whatever they are called are machines. Thus, Monokuma must also be the same. As long as they're machines, it means someone made them and is controlling them.
Then...
Who could be responsible? Why were we put into this unexplainable situation? Who is it? Who? Could be anyone. It's not like I believe it anyway. There's no way I'd believe something like that.
Anyway...
More importantly, you guys hungry? I should stop thinking about this and just eat. You can eat first. No matter how confused or upset you are, I don't mind. However, remember this. I don't know who in the world is orchestrating this, but we don't need to be cautious of those machines, or even who's controlling them. More than anything, we must be cautious of each other.
Ourselves. Being brought to a tropical island with complete strangers in order to kill each other to escape. That creates fear in our minds, and the desire to escape that hopeless fear is our worst enemy.
We looked... can't stop yawning. We looked around at each other's faces. It was obvious from looking at their expressions. Everyone was forced to admit the truth of what he just said. We had to be honest with ourselves and admit we also had that potential. Only a student who kills a classmate can escape this island. Which means, in order to escape this hopeless situation, we must sacrifice a person. What's up with the symbol on some of these people? There's something on Mai Tai, on the back of the mechanic's jacket, Makoto's shirt, the fucking cook's... can't think of what it's called, smock, the nurse's uniform. However, there's a possibility that a killing may never occur. But even I'm no different. So can I be truly confident that something like that isn't going to happen? I'm gonna call him that until I actually remember his name in this game. Because it's the same fucking person. No way I can know for sure. In this nightmare of a situation, I don't have the confidence to say that outright. Once you're suspicious of something, you'll start to be suspicious of everything. Even of yourself. That's why it felt so hopeless. That day became a day unlike any other. A day which held a more significant meaning. It was a special day. A very meaningful day full of despair. That was the beginning. The killing school trip had begun, and this tropical island was the stage. Prologue completed.
Danganronpa.
I must be good with names. I remember over half the names in all 3 games. Congratulations, Noxie. Broken Monde. I have never been good with names. Alright, since the prologue was as long as it was, and like I said, I'm not feeling all too well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. If anybody sees this on YouTube or reviews it over on Twitch and is wanting to see me stream next week, it's not going to happen. I got scheduled for 24-hour duty, Sunday to Monday, so there won't be a stream next week. End. Sorry. But there should be one the week after. So there is that. Guess I got nothing else. See you guys next time. Y'all have a good day.